Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So first of all, I want to tell you I'm excited because I'm coming to you live from my greenhouse. I just got it put together, and I'm going to be doing a view. If you want to check it out, definitely want to tap into the Average Woman channel on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. I do many different other things. And if you ever have any questions or you want me to cover a topic, please feel free to send me an email at queenfromcreation@nicolearcher.com, and I can be reached for any business at nicolearcher.com. So now that we've gotten the business out the way, let's get into it. So the data topic is going to be 7 things that a wife would never complain about. Yes, 7 things that a wife would never complain about. And I may have an extra bonus one for you, okay? And I know y'all like, here she go again, coming down on us as wives. Yes, I am, because we are trying to become the Proverbs 31 woman. And the Proverbs 31 woman, she got her act together. And it's just, and I'm telling you, with her trying to go and buy this land and build this great vineyard, and she out here trying to work, and she making clothes for the kids and everything. Well, she got money. I don't know if she working or not, but I mean, if she's sewing things, well, yeah, she got to hustle. So the Proverbs 31 woman, she is a hustler. She got multiple streams of income coming in, and she utilizing them for her best, for her family. Like, man, that's what we all need to be at this time. You understand? So, and if you don't know what the Proverbs 31 woman is, it's a scripture in the Bible. I broke it down. I'll link the video to this one, so you can check out the Proverbs 31 woman. This is a blessed woman in the Bible, and we want to be blessed, godly women. We want to be great women. And if you don't want to be a great woman and you got some other type of agenda, I have some great gardening videos on my channel. Tune in to Gardening Goodness, where I'm always uploading something about the garden and teaching you how to garden and sharing with you my damn struggles and trials with gardening. So, but let's get into it. We are going to take a break, and we will be right back after these messages. This is the Average Woman, just like you. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, and we are back, and let's get into it. So, 7 things the Proverbs 31 woman would never complain about. Number 1, she would never complain about cooking. The Proverbs 31 woman knows that she is the woman of the house, and that the woman of the house, with being the woman of the house comes certain responsibilities that you have. Okay, so the Proverbs 31 woman knows even if she got to stop to a local restaurant and pick us up something, she know that it's her responsibility to make sure that we got something to eat, and the husband is going to make sure that the money there, so the least we could do is make sure everybody in the house got something good to eat every night. So there's no need to complain about it. Please be wise with your money and don't eat out all the damn time. But you definitely want to make sure that you are doing right by your family, making sure that they have what they need and they need to eat. Okay? Kids are super happy when their bellies are full. Okay? Remember that. That is like the secret. Make sure your kids have enough to eat, and they will be happy, and they can learn, and they will be silent. They won't be all over the place. Give your kids what they want. And it's important that we love our children. I ain't say you gotta love them with food, but don't starve them out. Okay? So the second thing that the Proverbs 31 woman would never complain about is cleaning. Why? Because that's her house. Yes, the king has his castle, but the queen's responsibility until she gets some servants is to make sure that the house is clean and to teach the children how to clean up behind themselves, which in turn makes her life easier. So the kids should understand that we have chore day, that we clean up the house, that we all take care of the house, we all fold clothes, we all do this. And if it's just you, then you should just be doing that because it's just you. The Proverbs 31 woman is not a bum bee with stuff thrown everywhere doing the most. Okay, she got her act together. And you can't have your act together if your clothes all over the floor, though you don't know where nothing at, because you have no organization. And I don't want to hear that mess about it. I ain't got nothing in my closet. Go to Walmart, buy some of those plastic shelves, fold your clothes up, put them on the shelves, and put it in your closet to get your stuff up off the floor if you don't have a dresser drawer. And some hangers will go a long way. And you can get some crates that you find. You can find some crates and totes and put your underwear and socks and stuff in there. It's always a way to get organized. So I encourage you to do that and teach your kids how to be organized so that they can have themselves together. Organization is a beautiful thing because it puts your mind at ease. You're not hectic, frantic. Have a pocketbook at the house with all your kids and your IDs and stuff in it. And that pocketbook shouldn't go with you everywhere, because if something happens, Lord forbid, you need to have everybody paperwork in one place. So please, be on point with that. All right, so the third thing that the Proverbs 31 woman would never complain about is money. Why we got to be complaining about money? If the woman can't go out here and make some money, the woman can go out here and make money faster than the men. But our problem is when we go out and make money, we want to be selfish and keep everything for ourselves, which is wicked as hell. So we shouldn't do that. We should be willing to share with our men. We should be willing to share with our children, because if you in this kingdom and, everybody can't get a job. I mean, it's different things for different people. I'm not saying you can't get a job, but it's hard for some people. And we need to have patience with each other and understand it and encourage one another. And you're not a deadbeat. He's not a deadbeat because he don't have no money or he's not working at that time. Maybe he's not focused. Maybe he tired of being oppressed at the job, or whatever his case might be. That don't mean that you got to beat him down and treat him all kind of ways about it. You understand? And the same way with you. One thing about us, like, we can live off a man forever because all we got to do is just ask him for something, and most men will give us whatever we ask for. But when it comes to them, like, we got a hard time them all the way to the door, which makes absolutely no sense. You got to learn to reciprocate the level of love and respect that you want somebody to have for you. Plain and simple, point blank, period. You better give them some love. You better give them some love, because if you don't give them some love, I don't know who is. But number 4, and that takes us right on to the giving some love. Sex with your spouse. I don't never seen people who make sex seem like it's like a chore or something. I don't even get that. If your husband want to have sex with you, do you want him to have sex with somebody else? Why not just be a willing participant? Sometimes, I can't never say that. I don't never felt like, because I will give you this booty boy. And I'm saying, so, no, you should never be like, oh, it's a chore. You know what I'm saying? If he's not working or he's not doing something the way you want him, that don't mean withhold sex from him. Because that's what a man needs. That's what they need to keep their mind right. You know what I'm saying? They need their bellies full and their mind right. To make our life easy. Because if you make your man happy, he's not going to want to go anywhere. He's going to want to work hard for you and love you. And cheating and all that other stuff is not even going to be in his vocabulary, because he ain't even going to give a damn about that. You see what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind when you telling him, nah, I got a headache. Now, when it's your womanly time, you ain't got no business around him doing nothing like that. That's just, you not supposed to do that. And we'll talk about that later, but you ain't supposed to be doing that. You got to give that respect at that time. And that takes us to number 5, another woman. Do you think that if you in here putting your work in and giving this man what he asked you to do and loved you the way that he asked you to love him, do you think that you're going to have to worry about another woman? Now, you might, because he might be one of them never satisfied. You might not never be satisfied. And if that's the case, then, all you could do is just pray on that thing, because it's hard to change him. It really is. It's hard to change. And, and then they're going to do what they want to do in the end regardless. But it's easier to catch a fly with honey than vinegar. So if when you taste this and you with me and we together, and if I'm the sweetest thing that you ever had, chances are you gonna want to marry this thing. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm bitter and cold and you can't find rest in me, so you gonna be like, I don't want to deal with you. And I can understand, because nobody wants to deal with a headache. Okay, most men want a kind, easygoing woman. Even if they not kind and easygoing, which most of them are not. Well, not most of them, but men not like who are not entertaining their feelings. Technically, they're not the nicest, sweetest little things. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want no sweet, nice man. You know what I'm saying? The Proverbs 31 woman, she got a lot of stuff going on. She ain't worrying about pissing him off on no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because if he don't understand what she trying to do for the family, then that makes him a fool, right? And I'm sure that since her hand is being blessed by the Most High because she's able to do so much stuff, I know that her husband is proud of her. It did say that she will be known in the gates, and if her husband is known in the gates, she's definitely known in the gates as a good businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? And that is a wonderful thing. You want to be known in the gates where your name is good. People come and seek you out for advice because you're so wise. Yeah, but anyway, we can move right along. All right. So the in-laws, the Proverbs 31 woman is not worrying about her in-laws and what her in-laws think about her. You know why? Because she is there for her husband. She don't care about, she not there for his friends. She not there for none of that, because she has her family with her husband and her children to worry about. And her businesses and planting her grape fields and stuff. All right, she trying to run a vineyard over there, and she got all kind of side projects going on, so she ain't got no time to be arguing back and forth and meddling in his family politics. So she loves him and not his relationships. If he wants to confide in her, she listens, but she don't pass no judgment, because everybody family have issues. And you can't choose who your family is, but you can choose who you fuck with, because everybody don't mean you well. And you have to learn to make those discernments in your life. All right. Number 7, she does not entertain her feelings. Yay. Woo, 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 woo. The Proverbs 31 woman, she busy. She making money off selling all kind of stuff. She got kids. She got a husband. She trying to do all these things. What point? When does she have time to entertain her feelings? You understand? Women don't complain about what they have to do. They just do it and make it happen. And don't feel no type of way about it. If you want to add some hot sauce and argue a little bit or whatever, say some extra stuff, that's fine. But it ain't going to change what it is. I got to do what I got to do, no matter how I feel about it. Because I'm going to do what's right by my family first and foremost. And we have to have that attitude, that we just not, our feelings don't matter. What matters is the results that we get. Right? Right. That's what matters. All right. So I got a bonus one for you. The Proverbs 31 woman, she never complains about her children and the raising of her children. Because from small, she's teaching her kids the right way. She's teaching her kids her skills, waking them up to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about the direction they're supposed to be going in. So when you raise and train your children and you speak good into them and life into them when they're small, teach them how to have manners and respect, man, by the time they get 10, 11, 12, see, you thought I was going to say like 19, 20, no. It starts when they're young. You have to implant those good habits in them. You have to love them and keep it real with them. You know what I'm saying? And I need a vacation. Need a vacation for what? These are little yous running around this house. This is you. If you don't like them, you don't like yourself. Because that's you. So stop it. A Proverbs 31 woman, her life is her family. And the improvement and the betterment of her family. And nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. She's not a career chasing woman. Everything she do is about making sure that they have and her husband's name is great in the kingdom, and having honor and respect for herself. So I want you to embrace, and don't feel like, well, if I put on a skirt and I begin to walk according to what God wants me to do, that I'm going to be different. Absolutely. The word holy means separate. You're supposed to be separate from everyone else. You're supposed to be a light to those that are in darkness. You're supposed to want to set yourself up to have a higher standard than everybody else. That's natural. Yeah, you are better than everybody else. So yeah, you should act like it. Yeah, you are. And I don't know who you are, but I'm talking to you. You are better than everybody else, because you know why? You're sitting down and you're trying to listen to figure something out. How to have a better life. So yeah, you are better than everybody else. Because a lot of people just don't give a damn. But you do. So yeah, you matter. You owe it to yourself to step your game up and really try to have that life that you want. But until next time, shalom.